Well, we're coming to you from Indian Lake, Ohio.
At the state park, we're camping for 4th of July weekend. And I think we're going to head over, well, not think, we are. We're going to head over to the Ohio Caverns because it's pretty hot today. And the caverns stay at a certain temperature year-round. I think it's in the upper 60s, but we'll know more when we get
54.
there. Oh, 54?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. It'll be nice.
It's gonna feel real good. It's supposed to be 90 some here today, so.
Yeah, we're only maybe a half hour from the caverns from here, maybe at most, I think. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, I just got to put the little dog in the camper and then we'll be ready to head out. Come on.
All right, we'll see you when we get there.
Come on, take a nap. Yeah. What are we doing?
Well, we had to make a pit stop. Christy needs some chocolate.
Oh, just me, huh? Yep. Yep, right on the main street in West Liberty. So we're gonna go in and see if we can't find something to satisfy our sweet tooth. Cause I want.
So what'd you get?
We got some little turtles, some peanut butter, and chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Just enough to satisfy our sweet tooth. All right, on the road again. Okay, we're gonna go in and check on tickets for our tour. Yes.
You guys will be on that very next door.
The tickets say return to the ticket, we just don't have any tickets. Thank you.
What do you think?
You put that one you want?
There's a lot to choose from.
There's a lot of them.
Kind of liking this one. I like just the little one. The little one's nice. Ohio, the Buckeye steak.
How about our choice wants to crack open?
You need to find one of these in red. We just went inside and purchased our tickets. They were $19 a piece. They offered, I think it was 3 or 4 different tours. We chose to go with the Natural Wonder Tour, and it lasts roughly I don't know, just under an hour, I believe.
I think 55 minutes.
Yeah, and we're just waiting. Our tour starts in about a half hour. I did want to mention to you that it's a little more than a half hour from the campground. It's roughly 40 minutes, and it took us a little longer since we stopped off.
Yeah.
Made a few stops along the way because we were in no hurry.
Right.
So it's about 40 minutes from the campground, but I think it's worth it for you to see.
Is.
I mean, it's probably been 4 or 5 years ago since we've been here.
Right.
And it's a beautiful part of Ohio to visit. So even like the surrounding areas, you know, is really pretty. But anyway, back to the tour. It stays at a steady 52 to 54 degrees Fahrenheit in the caverns all year round, no matter what. And they are open 7 days a week, and they're only closed Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. So like I said, we're just waiting in line to go down. They don't allow any video, so we'll just be able to take some pictures.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll video up until the point when we walk into the caverns. But it's gonna be fun.
Yep. Come on with us. They just called us.
So we got to make our way up to the starting point.
Yes, we do.
To where the sign is and the guy that's holding the number 10.
Number 10.
We're number 10.
We are number 10.
And thank you guys.
Thank you.
And sir, just a heads up, there's no video in the caverns, but flash photography is perfect.
Yep, we'll have it shut off before we start.
Okay, thank you guys.
We come out over there at that red building, or that red top building.
See the steel door, that's where we're going to go in, pretty obvious. You can also see the 3 layers of rock we're going to walk through. Top layer is just dirt and soil, kind of boring stuff, you deal with that every day. But that weird gray-green mix is Ohio shale. That is a very breakable rock. You guys can break that with your bare hands. Even I can do it. But a majority of what we're seeing is what we're going to be walking through the whole time. Columbus grade limestone. That rock is perfect for tours. It absorbs sounds, so if there's another group down there, we can't hear them. Keeps a nice constant temperature of 54 degrees, so if you come back around Christmas, it's still 54 down here, which is really nice. And then most importantly, it absorbs shocks from earthquakes. In the 1980s, we had a 4.5 earthquake in the area, and we had 90 people on tour, and they didn't feel a thing, so we are super duper safe. If you turn around, you'll see a really cool crop field. It's either soybeans or corn. I don't know which one of the two. But that whole valley is known as the Mingo Valley, named after the Native American tribe that used to live here. And that valley tells us Ohio Caverns will never ever flood. For Ohio Caverns to flood, that whole valley needs to be underwater, and we're the 3rd highest point in Ohio. So if we're flooding, most of Ohio is underwater. So again, we're super safe. Alright, before we get going, I do have a few quick rules I need to stop stuff from growing. Oh, don't touch something. We're poisonous.
So Sandy touches something, you will touch her.
I'll try it. No, you're poisonous. Ew. It looks like my house.
Alright, we're going in. This is where I have to turn the camera on, folks. Well, we just got out of the cavern where it was 54
4 degrees. And awesome.
Now it's 92.
No, I don't know if it's 92, but it's close. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
We've done it before, but it's worth it every time we come back. I think it's been about 5 years since we've been here.
Yeah.
And we had a great tour guide. Chatted with some nice people, but the sights down there are just awesome.
Yeah, you guys will want to check this out.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
If you're anywhere around here, I mean, like I said, we're camping at Indian Lake State Park, and we're about 40 minutes away from there, about 30 miles. But I know there's some other private campgrounds around, and even a day trip.
Yeah.
If you live here in Ohio and it's a day trip, it's a beautiful area. Bring a picnic lunch. They've got a nice like pavilion area where you can have lunch. But yeah, I think we ended up being 103 feet at our deepest. And then I think it was like 68 steps out. So that's why we're a little winded.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, if you want to know more about it, we'll include a link below so that you can see more about the caverns.
Yep. Check it out.
Yep.
Well, on our way back from the caverns, headed back to the campground, we stopped at this really old church out here in the country.
Mount Tabor Church, and it's got a beautiful view of the valley below.
Yeah.
Cool church.
Yeah, we'll find out what the date is when it was built, or if we can.
Yeah, I think there's a marker up front, so when we go up there, we'll let you know.
All right.
In 1881, the present brick church was completed and dedicated. And the view from this church is awesome. I mean, you can see it's like a 360 view around the church.
Well, good morning. It's a Sunday. We're headed home.
We hope you enjoyed our trip to the Ohio Caverns as much as we did. Well, maybe not as much, but I hope you enjoyed it.
It was a good time.
Yeah, we had a great weekend celebrating the 4th of July here at the state park. And we even got to watch fireworks right from our campsite.
Yep.
They were a little cut off from the trees, but it was well worth it not having to deal with the crowds down at down at the beach where most people gather to see them.
It's a madhouse down there.
Yeah. But we'll leave you with some clips of our 4th of July festivities here. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss our next video.
We'll see you on the road.